This is VeriScope News. We report verified data. We provide clear context. We remove noise. Each report focuses on one confirmed economic release. All information comes from primary government sources and established reporting agencies. No interpretation is added. No conclusions are drawn beyond the data. Today's report examines a single U.S. labor market release. The data comes from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. The reporting is provided by Reuters. The labor market is one of the most closely monitored parts of the U.S. economy. It affects household income, business planning, and long-term economic stability. Employment data helps describe how businesses are responding to demand. It also helps explain how workers are moving between jobs. One of the key monthly reports used to assess labor demand is the Job Openings and Labor Turnover Survey. This survey is commonly known as JOLTS. The JOLTS report measures job openings, hiring activity, and job separations. It provides information beyond the monthly payroll report. Because the survey tracks flows rather than only totals, it offers insight into labor dynamics. It helps explain whether employers are expanding, maintaining, or reducing staffing needs. The December JOLTS report reflects labor market conditions at the end of 2025. It also includes revisions to previously reported data. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, job openings in the United States declined in December. By the final day of the month, total job openings stood at 6.542 million. This represented a decline of 386,000 openings compared with November. The level of job openings was the lowest recorded since September 2020. The data was released on February 5th. It reflects conditions as businesses closed out the year. In addition to the monthly decline, previously reported data was revised. Job openings for November were revised downward to 6.928 million. The earlier estimate had been 7.146 million. Hiring moved in the opposite direction. Employers added 172,000 hires during December. Total hiring reached 5.293 million positions. While hiring increased, it remained below levels seen during periods of stronger labor demand. Economists surveyed by Reuters had expected more unfilled positions. The median forecast was 7.20 million job openings. The reported figure came in significantly below that expectation. The JOLTS survey has been published monthly for more than 2 decades. It provides a detailed view of labor market movement. Job openings measure positions that employers are actively recruiting for. They do not guarantee hiring will occur. Hiring measures how many workers were added to payrolls during the month. Separations measure how many workers left their jobs. This includes quits, layoffs, and other departures. Over the past 10 years, job openings have shown large swings. They declined during periods of economic slowdown. They increased during periods of expansion. In 2020, job openings fell sharply as economic activity slowed. Later, they recovered as demand returned. During 2021 and 2022, job openings reached record levels. Employers reported widespread labor shortages. As economic conditions adjusted, job openings began to trend lower. By late 2023 and through 2024, the pace of decline became more gradual. The December 2025 figure places job openings closer to levels seen before the pandemic period. Hiring trends have followed a similar path. Periods of high job openings often coincide with elevated hiring. As job openings decline, hiring tends to stabilize. The December increase in hiring shows that job matching continues. It indicates that businesses are still filling positions, even as fewer new jobs are being posted. For households, changes in job openings can influence employment opportunities. Fewer available positions may reduce job switching. This can limit wage negotiation opportunities for workers. When labor demand is high, workers often have more choices. When demand softens, job mobility can decline. For prices, labor market conditions influence wage growth. Wages are a key input cost for many businesses. When wage growth slows, cost pressures can ease. For employment, fewer job openings suggest reduced expansion plans. However, continued hiring indicates that employment remains active. For savings and investment, stable employment supports income continuity. Changes in labor demand can affect long-term income growth. For businesses, declining job openings may reflect cautious planning. Firms may be adjusting staffing needs to match demand. The combination of lower openings and steady hiring suggests a more balanced labor market. It reflects adjustment rather than contraction. Economists continue to monitor labor market indicators. Upcoming employment reports will provide additional detail. Key releases include the monthly Employment Situation Report. Weekly jobless claims will also be reviewed. Future JOLTS reports will show whether the trend continues. Revisions to prior data will remain part of the process. These indicators together provide a comprehensive view of labor conditions. This report describes labor demand at the end of 2025. Job openings declined to a multi-year low. Hiring continued at a modest pace. The data helps explain how labor conditions are changing. It does not describe future outcomes. Viewers can use this information to understand current trends. It provides context without interpretation. The JOLTS survey is based on a large sample of U.S. employers. Responses are collected over time. Seasonal adjustments are applied to improve comparisons. Revisions occur as more complete data becomes available. This process improves accuracy and consistency. Understanding methodology helps explain revisions. You have been watching VeriScope News. Verified data. Clear context. Thank you for watching.